So you probably clicked this video because you hold XRP, XLM, HBAR, or SUI. And in this video, I am going to be talking about something that recently just got announced that is very big and should probably have your attention. So welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. So XRP, XLM, HBAR, and SUI. These are four of the largest projects in the top 100. And what do all four of them have in common? Well, all four of them are working with Axel. I want to interrupt the video real quick to let you guys know that I have officially partnered up with Bybit, the third largest crypto exchange out there, to offer you guys exclusive rewards and benefits when signing up with my link down in the description below. There's over $30,000 plus worth of welcome rewards that could be yours right now. All you have to do is sign up, trade, and utilize the exchange. This is one of the best exchanges out there, 24/7 support, massive amounts of trading volume in a 24-hour period. They have access to pretty much any market that you can think of around crypto. So what are you guys waiting for? Go and sign up utilizing my link down in the description below and have a good time trading. Back in the beginning of the year, Ripple announced a partnership with Axel, and this was to enhance the XRP ledger's interoperability across blockchains. Now, this was for DeFi specifically and tokenization. And what's funny about this is they were also working with Hedera. Stacks, Moonriver, the Hedera network, and Ironfish take a fast route to interoperability across Web3. Again, this is all strengthening the interchain and multi-chain future that we're really kind of approaching. But it's also to develop, more tokenization opportunities, connecting all of these big players to Web 2 as well. And this is all through Axel. Now, also, Stellar with Sorobon, which is their smart contract platform, is also connected. And this is for cross-chain communication for Web 3. But it's also even for Web 2. And then, of course, SUI. Back in September of 2022, SUI got connected to Axel back in 2022. And now we got one of the biggest updates from Axel. But first, I just want you guys to understand the scope and the size of Axel. Over 200,000 plus followers. This project has quickly blossomed into becoming one of the biggest projects in the space. Now, as we look at XRP, almost a $30 billion market cap, Stellar sitting at almost a $3 billion market cap, HBAR almost at a $2 billion market cap, and then SUI at almost $5 billion market cap. Guys, Axel, AXL, is sitting at sub 500 million, fully diluted, almost $730 million. This is what the one-year chart looks like. This is what the all-time chart looks like for Axel. It's pretty crazy. It's crazy that, more people are not looking at this project and saying, yeah, this thing has a ton of potential. It's already on some of the largest exchanges out there. It just makes sense to add this thing to your portfolio if you hold XRP, XLM, HBAR, SUI, or any of these other projects as well that, Axel does have tapped in because they are expanding the overall reach of all of these networks and also even the opportunity. And then we got this big announcement. A renaissance awaits. Beyond the cosmos, beyond Ethereum, beyond what you thought was possible in Web 3, everything connected. Imagine how great we could be. The stakes have never been higher. The promise has never been greater. Liquidity, tokenization, compute, security, composability, programmability, community. Introducing the Axel Mobius Development Stack, MDS, a new interoperability standard coming to an ecosystem you love. Axel MDS, developed by Interop Labs, is a new interoperability standard leveraging enhanced Axel token utility to power infinite security and scalability across Web3. As blockchain-based applications scale, they require increasing compute capabilities and seek to deliver increasing degrees of chain abstraction to connect new communities and assets seamlessly. Oracles and restaking improve the compute capabilities of blockchains and allow developers to build more modular stacks, but on their own. They tend to fragment user experiences. First-generation interoperability networks can provide a degree of chain abstraction, but do not offer unified developer frameworks or scale to hundreds of blockchains. And here we actually have their compute capabilities. This is scaling chain abstraction and UX. And then here we have dynamic connections now on mainnet. Interchain Amplifier introduces a novel security approach, leveraging Axel in new ways to scale security across thousands of connections, with communities like Flow, Hedera, Solana, Ripple XDev, Stellar Org, and even Sui Network set to connect. New connections are encoded at the smart contract layer, incentivizing groups of verifiers with reward pools of Axel. Verifiers post Axel as collateral to provide an economic guarantee of security that scales across thousands of interconnected blockchain connections. New connections can make use of any validation methods, including light clients and zero-knowledge proofs. Native anywhere beyond bridges, Interchain Token Service provides smart contract developer tools built in the Interchain environment, allowing creation and management of tokens that are natively interoperable across multiple blockchains. And then, of course, we have programmable interoperability. Axler Virtual Machine. This underpins Amplifier and ITS to enable smart contract logic at the cross-chain layer, opening doors for next-gen tools plus dapps. Ethereum introduced programmable money. Axler introduces programmable interoperability. Flexible institutional-grade security. This is an integration with EigenLayer and also Babylon Labs. Will augment Axel with enhanced cross-chain security guarantees backed by Bitcoin and Ether supporting institutional private chain connections that demand top-tier security. Open standards. Axler expands integration with Open Zeppelin, the smart contract leader, securing over $7 trillion to develop industry-wide open semantics for cross-chain interoperability. Developers will benefit from standards connecting any cross-chain protocol, not just Axler. Guys, the opportunity here by having connections back to Axler is insane. What this team is doing is just crazy to me. And no, I'm not paid or incentivized at all to talk about this project, guys. This is just a sleeping giant. With all of these connections, with what they're doing for some of these projects like Sui, Hedera, Stellar, and even XRP, it's truly valuable. And when we think about the future of Axel, right, we're just talking about ADA, Ton, Dogecoin. We're talking about a 25 to almost 32x. And I do think that these market caps are possible, especially if we're talking about the connections that they have. Look at the enterprise grade applications already here. These are the leading enterprises already with their integrations with Axler. You have Onyx with JP Morgan, Deutsche Bank, Microsoft, MasterCard, Provenance, and you can see the tech behind the enterprise layer. And these are what the leaders are saying around Ondo and a few other players as well. If you just kind of scroll here, you can see some of the other players in the space. But as we do really kind of look at Axler, guys, this is an ecosystem that continues to blossom, continues to expand. Here's also a little bit more of a view at some of the ecosystem players. Now you can look at the apps. They have a ton of apps. Here's the ecosystem projects, for an example. These are all the big players tapped in. Again, main players. Like these are blue chips. Here's DeFi. You have wallets, enterprises, RWAs, infrastructure, game and NFTs, DEXs. Like what Axler is doing for this space is truly remarkable. And if you guys have been watching my videos for a while, I love to invest into the Web3 players that are actually allowing Web3 to become a reality. And it feels as though Axler is one of those players as well. These are pillars to Web3. If you actually believe in the future of Web3, if you believe in the future of some of these projects, then you have to be looking at players like Axler that are allowing these things to become a reality. And the number one thing that really kind of put me onto Axler is a lot of these expansions that were happening with some of my favorite projects, like Hedera, for an example. I mean, they are growing substantially, and their engagement is through the roof. The amount of exposure that they have right now is also insane. And this is only going to grow and grow and grow as they do, push more and more updates. They have become one of the largest players in my view, and they will only continue to grow. And especially through a lot of these connections, like if I scroll down, there is a recent announcement of an expansion just recently from Axler. Right now, this is just how much they post in the last couple weeks. But this is the one that I was talking about. This is a DeFi project that is built on Axler. A lot of the ecosystem around Axler keeps expanding too. So, pay attention to this project, especially with the upside potential and especially with what they're doing for a lot of these blue chips in this space. And even over here, some words from Jazzy Cooper, the head of product at Ripple X Dev. We have bringing Web3 to traditional finance was meant to break down the siloed, opaque systems of the past in favor of open, transparent blockchain rails. However, without seamless interoperability, we only get part of the way there. Different blockchains serve specific purposes and niches, and to fully unlock the potential of real-world asset tokenization and financial use cases, cross-chain asset mobility and protocol access are crucial. By integrating the XRP ledger with Mobius, we are moving another step closer to unlocking the value for both users and developers, enabling them to leverage new opportunities for interoperability and build and operate on a truly globally decentralized network. And when we think about this and we combine it with those enterprise players that are tapped in with Axel, it's very clear to me that I do believe that Axel is about to become one of the biggest players in the space, and it's also going to be one of those enablers of exposure to names like JP Morgan, Deutsche Bank, Citi, MasterCard, things like that, because, you know, this is one that is just so far ahead with what they're doing, and the tech stack, their products that they're offering is truly remarkable. So if you do hold XRP, if you hold XLM, if you hold HBAR, and if you even hold SUI, does not matter if you hold all of them or one of them or two of them or three of them, I do think that you need to look at Axel. The performance recently was great. Right now, you're being given another opportunity, as you guys can clearly see. The tokenomics for this project are still very solid. I think that the future for Axel is very bright, especially with the names that they are working with. The team behind the project is incredible. And with everything that we've been seeing around some of these updates, it's clear that they want to enable the future of this space. They want to make sure that all of these players that are tapped in are allowing this multi-chain future to become a reality. And I know that a lot of the players from like Hedera, from Ripple, they've been very vocal about why a multi-chain future is so crucial to focus on and why collaboration is key. And Axel is enabling that. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys definitely like, subscribe to notifications on because of more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and also join the free Discord down in the description below. If you guys aren't in that free Discord, I highly advise you guys to do so because there's incredible opportunities in there. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.